respected dignitaries, higher authorities, fellow mates, and my dear juniors, I gladly usher you all for the salutary oration in Prashanti for celebrating the 10th International Day of Yoga. June 21st is celebrated as the International Day of Yoga, emphasizing the importance of the day. The United Nations General Assembly had said yoga provides a holistic approach to health and well-being apart from striking a balance between all aspects of life. The upper dissemination of information about the benefits of practicing yoga would be beneficial for the health of the world population. This year marks the theme Yoga for Self and Society. Yoga for Self and Society highlights how yoga not only enhances personal health but also contributes to social well-being. It underscores the interconnectedness of individual and collective health, promoting yoga as a tool for personal growth and societal betterment. Every year, this ancient physical, mental, and spiritual practice that originated in India is celebrated with the theme, hence, Yoga for Self and Society.
ಶುಭೋದಯ. ಸರ್ವರಿಗೂ 10ನೇ ಆವೃತ್ತಿಯ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಯೋಗ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಜೂನ್ 21 ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಯೋಗ ದಿನವಾಗಿ ಆಚರಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ದಿನದ ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಒತ್ತಿ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ವಿಶ್ವಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಜನರಲ್ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ಯೋಗವು ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಯೋಗಕ್ಷೇಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮಗ್ರ ವಿಧಾನವನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಜೀವನದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಂಶಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಸಮತೋಲನವನ್ನು ಸಾಧಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಯೋಗಾಭ್ಯಾಸದ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯ ವ್ಯಾಪಕ ಪ್ರಸಾರವು ವಿಶ್ವ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯ ಆರೋಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಮತ್ತು ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಯೋಗ ಎಂಬ ವಿಷಯದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಯೋಗದ 10ನೇ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ದಿನವನ್ನು ಗುರುತಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಯೋಗ ಪರಿವರ್ತಕ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ, ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ದೇಹದ ಸಾಮರಸ್ಯ, ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯ ನಡುವಿನ ಸಮತೋಲನ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಯಮವನ್ನು ನೆರವೇರಿಸುವ ಏಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಅದರ ಸಾರ್ವತ್ರಿಕ ಮನವಿಯನ್ನು ಗುರುತಿಸಿ 11 ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ 2014 ವಿಶ್ವಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯು ಈ ನಿರ್ಣಯದ ಮೂಲಕ ಜೂನ್ 21 ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಯೋಗ ದಿನವೆಂದು ಘೋಷಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಯೋಗಾಭ್ಯಾಸದ ಅನೇಕ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನಗಳ ಕುರಿತು ವಿಶ್ವದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಜಾಗೃತಿ ಮೂಡಿಸುವ ಗುರಿಯನ್ನು ಈ ದಿನ ಹೊಂದಿದೆ. ಈ ವರ್ಷದ ವಿಷಯವು ಯೋಗವು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ ಎಂದು ಹೇಳುತ್ತದೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಸಮಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಗ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ನಿಯಮಿತವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಎಂದು ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ನೆನಪಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ನಡುವೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಾಜದ ಸಂತೋಷವನ್ನು ಖಚಿತಪಡಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಆರೋಗ್ಯಕರ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಯೋಗದ ಪ್ರಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಕ್ರಿಯವಾಗಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು.
Without further ado, let's begin the program with the invocation through the universal prayer by the students.
Harihi Om. Om Bhadram Karnebhih Shrunuyama Devaah Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraah Sthirairangaistuštuvagum sastanubih Vyashema Devahitayadayuh Swasti na Indro Vruddhashravah Swasti nः Pusha Vishvavedaः Swasti nastaksho Arishtanemih Swasti no Bruhaspatirdadhatu Om Shanti Shanti Shantiः Om Shanno Mitra Sham Varunah Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Bruhaspatiः Shanno Vishnurukramah Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tadvaktaramavatu अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ तच्छयोरावृणीमहे गातुयज्ञाय गातुयज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शञ्चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ.
Next we have the lighting of the torch by the national players, Khelo India players and Asian players.
ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯು ಕ್ರೀಡಾಕೂಟದ ಆದರ್ಶಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಸುವ ಸಾಮರಸ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಸೌಹಾರ್ದತೆಯ ಸಂಕೇತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಜ್ವಾಲೆಯು ಚಳುವಳಿಯ ಮೂಲಭೂತ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಮಹತ್ವವನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಸಾಂಕೇತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಜನರ ನಡುವೆ ಶಾಂತಿಯನ್ನು ತರುತ್ತದೆ.
Historically, the most common use of torches was to shed light in darkness, especially for travelers. At night, instructively or educationally, the message for mankind was still a high regard to cooperation and togetherness. Artistically, the torch enhanced the elegance of any ceremony. As the torch goes on, rotating the entire ground, I request everyone to applaud the players with huge round of applause. Keep on clapping, everyone. The clap shouldn't stop.
ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕವಾಗಿ ಟಾರ್ಚ್ಗಳು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಕತ್ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಕು ಚೆಲ್ಲುವುದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಯಾಣಿಕರಿಗೆ ಸಹಾಯವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ರಾತ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೋಧಕವಾಗಿ ಅಥವಾ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕವಾಗಿ ಮನುಕುಲದ ಸಂದೇಶವು ಜನರಿಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯೋಚಿತ ಮತ್ತು ಒಳ ಪ್ರೇಮವನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಸಹಕಾರ ಮತ್ತು ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಗೌರವ ಈ ಟಾರ್ಚ್ಗಳು ನೀಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯ ಸೊಬಗನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸುವ ಸಮಾರಂಭಗಳು, ಕ್ರೀಡಾಕೂಟದಿಂದ ಹುಟ್ಟಿಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಯುವಕರು 200 ಗಜಗಳಷ್ಟು ಓಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೌರವಿಸುವ ತ್ಯಾಗದ ಬಲಿಪೀಠದ ಬೆಂಕಿಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳಗಿಸುವ ಸುಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಗೆದ್ದರು. ಕತ್ತಲಿನಿಂದ ಬೆಳಕಿನೆಡೆಗೆ ಸಾಗುವ ಈ ಪಯಣವನ್ನು ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯು ಬಿಂಬಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕ್ರೀಡಾಪಟುಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿದಾಯಕವಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಹುರಿದುಂಬಿಸಿ
Next, I would request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Manjunath Sharma, to come and give the welcome address. Sir was a director of the Research and Development of S-VYASA. He was also the Vice President of Asian Yoga Therapy Association. He is the Board of Directors of Indo-US Health Initiatives. Sir is one of the most dynamic and active personality in the research and development in S-VYASA.
Good morning, everyone. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭೋದಯ. It's a very special occasion for all of us today here. International Day of Yoga is definitely special, we being a yoga university. But I am going to mention why it is little more special than all other international days. We know we are celebrating the 10th International Day of Yoga. It looks as if we have just started last year, and it has crossed 10 long years. A decade has passed. When we look back, the journey of the institutions offering yoga, institutions who are well-wishers of yoga, and all those individuals who thought that yoga can be beneficial for them as well as for society, they all came together at different occasions to spread this message of universal brotherhoodness. But there was a lacune in bringing all these people together as a celebrated entity, a celebrated day. So thanks to none other than our own Pujya Guruji, who in fact thought that it is possible only by introducing a day like this. Can you believe that the International Day of Yoga was first celebrated in nowhere else at S-VYASA from 2008 onwards? Though officially we have been celebrating from 2014 onwards, but the first ever International Day of Yoga was celebrated under the guidance of our Pujya Guruji, Dr. H.R. Nagendra at S-VYASA. Guruji also thought of it in consultation with several other international organizations. There is an organization in Portugal. We want to place on record the contributions made by Swami Amruta Suryananda, who actually supported this idea of Guruji that June 21st should be considered as an International Day of Yoga because this is the longest day. Okay, longest day in the sense the sun is visible and the sun rays are available to us on June 21st for the longest duration. Hence, this day was picked as the International Day of Yoga. It's our privilege to have our own Pujya Guruji here. I'm sure many of you will not be aware that this is the first time Guruji is participating in International Day of Yoga at S-VYASA. Because right from the conceptualization time till actually celebrating the first International Day of Yoga in Delhi, Guruji was with Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and for the first 4 years, he was there with the Prime Minister wherever these international days were conducted. And then Modi ji gave the message to Guruji that now you should go and spread this to the world. So from that time onwards, the next time Guruji was at the United Nations in New York, next was in British Parliament in London, and of course several other places across the world. So when we thought of celebrating International Day of Yoga this year, then Guruji was asking me, so which country are we going to be? Because I accompany Guruji all the time. So then there was a big demand from S-VYASA itself that we should celebrate with Guruji at least once in Prashanti. So then we said, Guruji, we are not going anywhere else. We are going to celebrate International Day of Yoga at Prashanti Kutiram, our S-VYASA campus. And Guruji said that, yes, why not? Let us cancel all other things. Let us be at our own campus. And Guruji is here today. And it's my proud privilege welcoming our own Pujya Guruji for this International Day of Yoga. Welcoming Guruji just like this is not sufficient. He is the man behind International Day of Yoga. Can I request all of you, though it might take 1 minute, to stand up, give a big round of standing ovation to our own Pujya Guruji, and big round of applause to Guruji. Thank you. Please be seated. Like S-VYASA University, there is another renowned university which is serving humanity through education as one of the biggest means, which is our Jain University. We are once again privileged to have the Vice Chancellor of Jain University, Professor Raj Singh Ji. Of course, Professor Raj Singh Ji has got multiple caps to wear, and one of it, of course, Vice Chancellor is one of the important caps to wear, but we always look at anybody who has served the country, okay, either in Army or in Navy or in Air Force, as the most respected individuals of the country. And here we have Professor Raj Singh Ji, who has served in Indian Air Force and who has contributed in an enormous way for the security of this country and making this country very proud and known for the world. With 38 years of experience in education and administration, Professor Raj Singh is known for his innovative leadership in various universities. Of course, much before coming to Jain universities, he has served in several other universities and institutions in India. So he also is the founder, head of the Institution of Chartered Financial Analysts of India. He has conducted research and published in the field of finance and accounting, strategy and marketing. He graduated in mathematics and economics and took post-graduation in economics. He is Chartered Financial Analyst from the Institute of Chartered Financial Analysts of India and a PhD from Maharshi Dayanand University, Rohtak in India. Of course, sir's CV goes very long. You pick any area, sir has made his contributions. It's our proud privilege. He reached Bangalore yesterday night at around 12:30, and he reached home maybe at around 2:30, and he was taken the sankalpa of being here at S-VYASA, and he reached here at 6:30 in the morning. Sir, it's proud privilege to have you over here. Thank you very much and welcome you for this program. We have several other dignitaries who have contributed in different ways to yoga and various other disciplines in India. One of the guest of honors, Sri Narendra Reddy Bisuji, and Narendra Reddy ji is a scientist E and the director of the Bureau of Indian Standards in Bengaluru. In many places, whenever you buy anything, you will see that who has certified this. So here is the person who is behind all those certifications, which makes us use products, which makes us feel very comfortable in utilizing any of those services which are certified by BIS. BIS also has got into certifying various products related to yoga. Very less number of people may be knowing this. In yoga, we use several smaller tools for doing kriyas or various other practices. And of course, Vastra Dhoti, and also all of you are sitting on yoga mats. So several of these products have been thought that these are available in the market and anyone can use them. Then BIS came forward to think that yes, we coming from India, all these products have to be well certified for their quality, and hence we will certify all these products, and they have taken up the cause of actually looking at the standards of these products. And today we have the Jalaneti and Sutraneti catheter and also the yoga mats being certified by BIS. We welcome you, sir. We have another guest of honor, Shri B.K. Chandrasekhar ji, the Deputy Tahsildar of Jigni Hobli Anekal Taluk. Chandrasekhar ji has been a biggest supporter of S-VYASA University on one side. On the other side, he is the greatest promoter of yoga. He has been instrumental in supporting the activities. Whenever we have anything small or big, we approach our administrators. So proud privilege to have our own administrator here, Chandrasekhar ji, who has agreed to be with us and of course enjoy the feast of yoga today. Welcome you, Chandrasekhar ji. We have Miss Netravati madam, physical education supervisor from BUO office, Anekal Taluk. Once again, physical education makes a very important role. We know yoga and physical education goes hand in hand, and it's privileged to have somebody coming from the domain of physical education here today. I welcome you, madam. We have Shri Manjunath BS, who was supposed to be here, who is the Circle Inspector of Jigni Police Station. I was told that yesterday late night, they have got a call that all police people will be doing yoga in one place. So, along with the Circle Inspector, 50 to 100 police personnel were supposed to practice yoga here, but they were all excited to be doing yoga in a yoga university, but they have moved to the other police parade ground. And in his absentia, I welcome Shri Manjunath ji. We have Dr. Ravi, Taluk Health Officer, who has certainly consented to be here. Once again, we heard that he being a health officer is needed officially in a couple of other places. So he has conveyed that his best wishes are with us, and I welcome Ravi, Dr. Ravi, and Srimati Indramma, the President of Kalbalu Gram Panchayati Jigni. Once again, what happens is the local bodies which are around S-VYASA University always support us. Madam, once again, Indramma ji was supposed to be here, and she is participating another activity in another place. I have her best wishes to convey here. And Shri Harish, once again, Vice President of the Kalbalu Gram Panchayat. All the local bodies are always there with S-VYASA to support us. When we look at several other dignitaries, we look at the blessings what we have derived all the time from our own people assembled here from S-VYASA University. Mother of our S-VYASA campus, Nagaratna Didi. You know, both Guruji and Nagaratna Didi are 80 plus. Okay? And much before anyone assembles, Guruji will be here. The energy of Guruji cannot be matched, but intellectual energy of Nagaratna Didi cannot be matched. The clinical energy of Nagaratna Didi cannot be matched. It's our privilege having Didi here for today's program. We have all our faculty members. We have the Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. M.K. Sridhar here. We have our Registrar, Shivshankar Sai, Deputy Registrar, Dr. Vasudev Vaidya, the principals of various colleges, Dr. Apar Savoji, Principal of BNYS College, Dr. Vikas Rawat, Principal of Yoga College. We have the Dr. Also we have Dr. Natesh Babu, who is the Director for Center for Distance Education. And we also have Dr. Prashant, who is the Principal of School of Physiotherapy. Dr. Narayan Behra, the Dean of Division of Physical Sciences. And we have the another senior official from BIS, Ravichandran ji. Thank you very much for being present here today. It's our privilege to have all of you here. It is said, Yogena chittasya padena vacha malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopa karottam pravaram muninam patanjalim pranjalim ranatosmin. We have such great gurus who have given us this knowledge. Today we have such great gurus who are helping us to understand this. All of the gurus who are transmitting this knowledge to all of you. For your information, we have several other participants here. We have the children from the Shankara Netralaya school who have come here to participate in this event. We have around 14 school children in and around Prashanti Kutiram. I mean, you take a name of the village in the surrounding. We have the children sitting here. Also on 19th, we have good participation of the school children. And thank you very much, children coming so early in the morning and participating in the event today. And we have special invitees, the college students from the STM College of Ayurveda here. We also have representatives from BIS who are participating in yoga here. And of course, our own yoga sadhaks, so particularly from the School of Yoga, School of Yoga and Naturopathy, School of Ayurveda, School of Nursing, School of Physiotherapy, and all others who have assembled here to practice yoga and to spread this message, yoga for self and society. The theme is aptly chosen today, for this year. Yoga for self means a lot, because the minute transformation happens in me, I can transform so many other people. Naturally, several other people around me get transformed. That's how yoga for society. So we are also doing multiple events today. The number is bit less because several of our students and faculty members are not here. We are conducting around 50 camps in schools. Around 20,000 students are participating in these camps. We are conducting another very big event through the Ministry of Tribal Affairs in 14 states, and these programs are done in 7 languages. More than 6,500 tribal students are participating in these events. In addition, we have 45 plus events going on parallelly now, and an estimated number of around 2.5 lakh people are participating in these 45 events. We have yoga activity going on. Officially, we are partnering with Government of Karnataka. The main event happening as part of Government of Karnataka event in Vidhana Saudha, where our people are participating. In Sports Authority of India, for the first time probably, I'm not sure, that the official teams participating in the coming Olympics are doing yoga in Sports Authority of India, particularly Indian hockey team, Indian volleyball team, and Indian athletic team, particularly those who are long runners, okay, 10,000, 5,000, 1,000 meters. So all of them are there with our team in Sports Authority of India participating. We are conducting this event at HAL, Oxford Medical College, and there are several places BBMP is organizing. We are partnering with BBMP for that. We are also doing these events in several malls in Bangalore. So, of course, very few to mention is the Mall of Asia, Lulu Mall, and of course Meenakshi Mall and other things. Innovative programs have been thought of. Several flash mobs are happening in these malls through our students, and organized structured programs including common yoga protocol are also given over there. Last 1 week we had a very active time. We had Yoga Mahotsav celebrated on 19th. We had an event on for yoga for space, how astronauts can get benefited through the practice of yoga. Guruji finished his Paryatan for a week participating in these events, and very few to mention are All India Institute of Medical Science in AIMS, And the achievement for this year is Guruji could convince and initiate 2 programs at AIMS Rishikesh. One is MD program in integrative medicine and a certificate program in integrative medicine. Big round of applause to Guruji. And of course, series of talks are going on, All India Radio. All of you get to listen to them from all our expert faculty members. It's my proud privilege once again welcoming all of you for this event of 10th International Day of Yoga, Yoga for Self and Society. Thank you very much.
Of course, we cannot forget our own, the first citizen of the university, our Vice Chancellor. Sir, we heartily welcome you too, who is standing in the front and leading the entire university. A big round of applause to Professor Manjunath ji.
Thank you so much, sir, for such influential words of grace and wisdom. Without wasting any more time, let's go to the main event, the Common Yoga Protocol devised by the National Institutes. So we'll head for the Common Yoga Protocol.
Gently close your eyes. Keep your back and neck in one straight line. Adopt Chin Mudra. Gently close your eyes. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Now, gently adopt Namaskara Mudra. We will chant Samarasya prayer from Rig Veda. Lead and follow. Om Sangachadvam Samvadadvam Samvo Manaamsi Janatam Deva Bhagai Yatha Purve Sanjanana Upasate Sanjanana Upasate Sanjanana Upasate. Gently open your eyes. Come to standing position. Now we are going to start with the S-VYASA loosening practices. The first practice will be neck movements.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇಂದಿನ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಆರಂಭಿಸೋಣ. ಇವು ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ರಕ್ತ ಚಲನೆಯನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸುತ್ತವೆ. ಕುತ್ತಿಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮ.
Forward and backward bending.
ಕುತ್ತಿಗೆಯನ್ನು ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸಿ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ: ತೀವ್ರವಾದ ಸರ್ವೈಕಲ್ ಸ್ಪಾಂಡಲೈಟಿಸ್ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡದಿರಿ.
Slowly place your hands on the waist region. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend your neck forward. Touch your chin to your chest. Inhale and bend your neck backward.
ಸಮಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಕಾಲುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಇಂಚು ಅಂತರವಿರಲಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ದೇಹದ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿಡಿ. ಈಗ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಸೊಂಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸಿ. ಗದ್ದವನ್ನು ಎದೆಗೆ ತಾಕಿಸಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ವೃತ್ತ.
1, 2. Next practice is right and left bend. Inhale, center. While exhale, bend your neck towards right shoulder. Try to touch your shoulder without lifting up your shoulders. Inhale, bend.
ಕುತ್ತಿಗೆಯನ್ನು ಎಡಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಬಲಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸುವುದು. ಈ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಗುಣವಾಗಿ ಯತ್ನಿಸಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಬಲಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸಿ. ಭುಜವನ್ನು ಎತ್ತದೆ ಕಿವಿಯನ್ನು ಭುಜಕ್ಕೆ ತಾಕಿಸಲು ಯತ್ನಿಸಿ. ಎಡಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಳೆತವನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ಹೊರಹಾಕುತ್ತಾ ಎಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸಿ. ಬಲಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಳೆತವನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸಿ. ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ವೃತ್ತ. ಹೀಗೆ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿಸಿ.
The next practice is neck twist. Inhale center, twist your neck to right shoulder. Inhale center, exhale and twist it for left side. Repeat it for 4 times.
ಕುತ್ತಿಗೆಯನ್ನು ಎಡ ಮತ್ತು ಬಲಕ್ಕೆ ತಿರುಗಿಸುವುದು. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು: ಹಠಾತ್ತಾಗಿ ಕುತ್ತಿಗೆಯನ್ನು ಜಗ್ಗಿಸಬೇಡಿ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿರಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಬಲಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾಧ್ಯವೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ. ಗದ್ದ ಭುಜದ ನೇರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಎಡಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾಧ್ಯವೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ. ಗದ್ದ ಭುಜದ ನೇರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ವೃತ್ತ. ಇದನ್ನು 4 ಬಾರಿ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿಸಿ.
The next practice is neck rotation.
ಕತ್ತನ್ನು ವೃತ್ತಾಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ: ಕುತ್ತಿಗೆ ನೋವು.
Inhale center, exhale, touch your chin towards the chest. First we will do a clockwise rotation. Do it for 4 times. Inhale, bend back. Exhale, touch your chin towards chest.
ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸಿ. ಗದ್ದವನ್ನು ಎದೆಗೆ ತಾಕಿಸಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಗಡಿಯಾರದ ಮುಳ್ಳಿನ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಮರಳಿ ತನ್ನಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ವೃತ್ತ. ಹೀಗೆ 4 ಬಾರಿ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿಸಿ.
Now we will do the same thing in anti-clockwise. While exhale, touch your chin towards chest. Inhale, take back your head. Practice it for 4 times.
ಈಗ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಗಡಿಯಾರದ ಮುಳ್ಳಿನ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ.
The next practice we are going to perform is shoulder movement.
ಭುಜ ಮತ್ತು ಕೈಗಳ ಚಲನೆಗಳು. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ: ಭುಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಜೋಂಪು.
The first practice we are going to perform is hands up and down. Slowly take both hands at your shoulder level by inhale.
ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಅಂಗೈಗಳು ಹೊರಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿರಲಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗೆ ತನ್ನಿ.
Further inhale, take your hands up. As you exhale, bring them down. Do this practice for 4 times. Inhalation, take it up. Exhalation, bring them down. Relax. The next practice we are going to do is shoulder movements. Slowly by inhaling, rise your hands to shoulder level. Turn your palms upward. Touch your shoulders. Now slowly bring both the elbows together in front of your chest. Inhale and rotate both the shoulders. Do it for 4 times.
ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಭುಜದ ನೇರಕ್ಕೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಅಂಗೈಯನ್ನು ಮೇಲ್ಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೊಣಕೈಯನ್ನು ಮಡಚಿ ಬೆರಳುಗಳನ್ನು ಭುಜದ ಮೇಲಿಡಿ. ಮೊಣಕೈಯನ್ನು ಎದೆಯ ಮುಂದೆ ಸ್ಪರ್ಶಿಸಲು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಿಸಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಮೊಣಕೈ ಮತ್ತು ಭುಜವನ್ನು ವೃತ್ತಾಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ವೃತ್ತ. ಹೀಗೆ 4 ಬಾರಿ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿಸಿ.
Now repeat the same practice in another direction.
ಇದೇ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ವಿರುದ್ಧ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ.
With the 4 times. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Relax. The next practice we are going to perform is a trunk movement. Take both the hands up in front of your chest, palm facing each other, both the hands parallel. Now slowly twist your trunk towards your right side. Twist only the upper part of your body, left palm touching your right shoulder. Exhale and come back. Inhale and twist other side. Do it for 4 times.
ಕಟಿಚಾಲನೆ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ: ಬೆನ್ನು ಮೂಳೆಯ ತೊಂದರೆ. ಕಾಲುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ 1 ಅಡಿಯ ಅಂತರವಿರಲಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಎದೆಯ ನೇರಕ್ಕೆ ಎತ್ತಿ ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳು ಎದುರು ಬದುರು ಇರಲಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಸೊಂಟದ ಮೇಲ್ಭಾಗವನ್ನು ಎಡಕ್ಕೆ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ. ಎಡಗೈಯನ್ನು ಬಲಭುಜದ ಸಮೀಪಕ್ಕೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಸಹಜ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಹೀಗೆ ಬಲಭಾಗದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿಸಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ವೃತ್ತ. ಹೀಗೆ 4 ಬಾರಿ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿಸಿ.
Slowly come back and relax. The next practice we are going to perform is knee movement.
ಮೊಣಕಾಲಿನ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ, ಆರ್ಥ್ರೈಟಿಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಬೊಜ್ಜಿನ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ.
Slightly keep your foot apart. Raise your hands in front of your chest, palm facing downward. Now slowly bend your knees and go to half squat. Inhale down, exhale, come up. Practice this for 3 rounds.
ಕಾಲುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ 1 ಅಡಿ ಅಂತರವಿರಲಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಒಳಗೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಭುಜದ ನೇರಕ್ಕೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಅಂಗೈಯನ್ನು ಕೆಳಮುಖವಾಗಿಡಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಮೊಣಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಮಡಚಿ ಶರೀರವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಧ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ತನ್ನಿ.
Slowly stop the practice. Release and relax. Now, next we are going to perform yogasana.
ಈಗ ಯೋಗಾಸನದತ್ತ ಹೋಗೋಣ.
Standing postures.
ನಿಂತು ಮಾಡುವ ಆಸನಗಳು.
The first asana which we are going to perform is Tadasana. By inhaling, slowly rise your hands forward. Interlock your fingers, palms facing outward. Further inhalation, rise your hands above your head. Lift your heels up. Fix your gaze at one point. Practice it for 3 to 4 breaths.
ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ 2 ಇಂಚಿನ ಅಂತರವಿರಲಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ದೇಹದ ಮುಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಬೆರಳುಗಳನ್ನು ಪರಸ್ಪರ ಸಿಲುಕಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಅಂಗೈಯನ್ನು ಹೊರಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ. ತೋಳುಗಳನ್ನು ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ. ಇಮ್ಮಡಿಯನ್ನು ಎತ್ತಿ. ಕಾಲಿನ ತುದಿ ಬೆರಳಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಮತೋಲನವಾಗಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Release and relax. The next asana we are going to perform is Vrikshasana, the tree pose.
ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗೆ ತನ್ನಿ.
Now we will perform the same asana in another side. Join both the legs. Bend your left leg. Place your left foot on your right thigh. Inhale and rise both the hands and adopt Namaskara Mudra. Gaze at one point. Focus.
ಈ ಆಸನವನ್ನು ಎಡಗಾಲಿನಿಂದಲೂ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿಸಿ.
Slowly release and relax. Now next we are going to perform Padahastasana.
ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ, ಹೃದಯ ಅಥವಾ ಬೆನ್ನುಮೂಳೆಯ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು.
Come to Sthiti Dandasana. Join both the legs, hands by the side of the body. Legs together. Now slowly inhale and rise your hands above your head in front of your body. While exhaling, bend forward from your lower back. Further exhalation, try to place your palm beside your foot and stay there and breathe for 4 counts.
ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲಿನ ನಡುವೆ 2 ಇಂಚಿನ ಅಂತರ. ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿನ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಿ. ದೇಹವನ್ನು ಸೊಂಟದಿಂದ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ತಾಕಿಸಿ. ಹಣೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ತಾಕಿಸಲು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಿಸಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Slowly inhale and come up.
ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Gently drop your hands down. Relax.
ಉಸಿರು ಹೊರ ಹಾಕುತ್ತಾ ಸಹಜ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
The next asana which we are going to perform is Ardha Chakrasana, Sthiti Dandasana, Sthiti Tadasana. Join both the legs, hands by the side of the body. Place your palms on your waist region, finger facing downward. Inhale and bend your head back. Further inhalation, bend back from your lower back.
ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ, ತಲೆ ಸುತ್ತು ಹಾಗೂ ಹೃದಯ ಸಂಬಂಧಿ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳು. ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಇಂಚಿನಷ್ಟು ಅಂತರವಿರಲಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಸೊಂಟದ ಮೇಲಿಟ್ಟು ಬೆನ್ನಿಗೆ ಆಸರೆ ನೀಡಿ. ಮೊಣಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಪರಸ್ಪರ ಸಮಾಂತರವಾಗಿರಲಿ.
Slowly inhale and come up. Release both the hands. Relax. Relax in Sthiti Tadasana. The next asana which we are going to perform is Trikonasana, triangle posture.
ತ್ರಿಕೋಣ ಎಂದರೆ ತ್ರಿಭುಜ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು, ಸ್ಲಿಪ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್, ಸಯಾಟಿಕಾ, ಅಬ್ಡಮಿನಲ್ ಸರ್ಜರಿ.
Come to Sthiti Tadasana, join both the legs, hands by the side of the body. Keep your legs apart by 3 to 3.5 feet. By inhalation, slowly rise your both hands to shoulder level. Slowly turn your right foot towards right side. Now slowly exhale and bend towards right side without bending forward. Hold there for 2 to 3 breaths.
ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ 3 ರಿಂದ 3.5 ಅಡಿ ಅಂತರವಿರಲಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಭುಜದ ನೇರಕ್ಕೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಬಲಗಾಲನ್ನು ಬಲಬದಿಗೆ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಬಲಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿ. ಬಲಗೈಯನ್ನು ಬಲಗಾಲಿನ ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಡಿ. ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ಎಡಗೈಯಿನ ಬೆರಳಿನ ತುದಿಯ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಇರಲಿ.
Inhale and come back. Now correct your right foot. Now we will practice same on other side. Turn your left foot towards left side. Exhale and bend towards left side. Hold the posture for 3 counts. Now slowly inhale and come up. Join both the legs. Drop your hands down. Relax in Shitala Tadasana.
ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇದೇ ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
Let's move on to a sitting postures.
ಕುಳಿತು ಮಾಡುವ ಆಸನಗಳು.
Everyone, sit down. Sthiti Dandasana. Stretch both your legs forward. Place your palms by the side of the body. Keep your back and neck in one straight line. This sthiti is called as Dandasana.
ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ದಂಡಾಸನ. ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಚಾಚಿ ಅನಂತರ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡಿಸಿ ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ದೇಹದ ಪಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಬೆನ್ನು ನೇರವಾಗಿರಲಿ.
Now we will move on to next asana, Bhadrasana.
ಭದ್ರ ಎಂದರೆ ದೃಢ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು: ಆರ್ಥ್ರೈಟಿಸ್, ಸಯಾಟಿಕಾ.
Slowly bend your legs at knees and join your soles facing each other. Slowly interlock your hands, catch hold the soles and pull the legs towards perineum.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲಿನ ಅಂಗಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಕೈಗಳಿಂದ ಅಂಗಾಲನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾದಷ್ಟು ಮಂಡಿಯನ್ನು ನೆಲಕ್ಕೆ ತಾಕಿಸಲು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಿಸಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Focus at one point. Observe your breathing. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release your hands. Stretch your legs forward.
ಸಹಜ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
Relax in Shitila Dandasana. Spread your legs, hands behind your body, whole body relaxed. The next asana which we are going to perform is Vajrasana.
ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು: ಮೊಣಕಾಲಿನ ಅಥವಾ ಕಣಕಾಲಿನ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳು.
Come to Sthiti Dandasana. Legs together, hands by the side of the body. Keep your back erect and neck erect. Slowly bend forward. Slowly bend your right leg at knees and place it below your buttock. Now bend your left leg and place it below your buttock. Place both the palms on your knees. Observe your breathing.
ಬಲಗಾಲನ್ನು ಮಡಚಿ ಪುಷ್ಟಭಾಗದ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಇರಿಸಿ. ಎಡಗಾಲನ್ನು ಮಡಚಿ ಪುಷ್ಟಭಾಗದ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಇರಿಸಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಮಂಡಿಯ ಮೇಲಿಡಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Slowly release both the legs one by one. Come to Shitila Dandasana and relax. The next posture which we are going to perform is Ardha Ushtrasana, half camel posture.
ಉಷ್ಟ್ರ ಎಂದರೆ ಒಂಟೆ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು: ಹರ್ನಿಯಾ, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳು, ತಲೆಸುತ್ತು.
Come to Sthiti Dandasana. Gently bend both the legs and come to Vajrasana. Now stand on your knees. Place both the palms at your waist region. Give a nice support. Make sure your elbows are together. Slowly inhale and rock back your head. Further inhalation, bend backward from your lower back. Breathe normally for 2 to 3 breaths.
ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ದಂಡಾಸನದಿಂದ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಮಡಚಿ ವಜ್ರಾಸನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಮಂಡಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿರಿ. ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಪುಷ್ಟಭಾಗದ ಮೇಲಿಡಿ. ಬೆರಳುಗಳು ಕೆಳಮುಖವಾಗಿರಲಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸಿ. ಕತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಳೆತವನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿ. ಸೊಂಟದಿಂದ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Now inhale and slowly come up.
ನಂತರ ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಮೊಣಕಾಲಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿ.
Come to Vajrasana.
ವಜ್ರಾಸನಕ್ಕೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Release both the legs one by one and come to Shitila Dandasana and relax.
ಶಿಥಿಲ ದಂಡಾಸನದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
Now we are going to perform Ushtrasana. Purna Ustrasana. Come to Sthiti Dandasana. Join both the legs, hands by the side of the body. Bend both the legs and come to Vajrasana. Stand on your knees. Now, take both the hands on your heels one by one. Take your right hand from behind and take it on your heels. Left hand from behind and take it on your heels. Gently drop back your head and push your waist region forward. Breathe normally for 2 to 3 breaths.
ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ದಂಡಾಸನದಿಂದ ವಜ್ರಾಸನಕ್ಕೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ವಜ್ರಾಸನದಿಂದ ಮಂಡಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿರಿ. ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಪುಷ್ಟದ ಭಾಗದ ಮೇಲಿಡಿ. ಬೆರಳುಗಳು ಕೆಳಮುಖವಾಗಿರಲಿ. ಬಲಗೈಯನ್ನು ಬಲ ಹಿಮ್ಮಡಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಡಗೈಯನ್ನು ಎಡ ಹಿಮ್ಮಡಿಯ ಮೇಲಿಡಿ. ಇಡೀ ದೇಹದ ಭಾರವನ್ನು ಕೈಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳ ಮೇಲಿರಿಸಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Inhale and slowly come up. Bring both the hands one by one. Sit in Vajrasana. Place both the palms on your knees and relax.
ಸಹಜ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
The next posture which we are going to perform is Shashankasana.
ಶಶಂಕ ಎಂದರೆ ಮೊಲ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು: ಮೊಣಕಾಲಿನ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಆರ್ಥ್ರೈಟಿಸ್.
Apart your knees wide. Slowly place your palms between your knees. Inhale, stretch your hands forward and bend forward. Bend from your lower back. Normal breathing. Have it 3 to 4 breaths.
ದಂಡಾಸನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ: 2 ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಮಡಚಿ ವಜ್ರಾಸನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಮೊಣಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಅಗಲಿಸಿ. ಅಂಗೈಗಳನ್ನು ಮೊಣಕಾಲಿನ ನಡುವೆ ಇರಿಸಿ. ದೇಹವನ್ನು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಗದ್ದವನ್ನು ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ತಾಕಿಸಿ. 2 ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಚಾಚಿ ತೋಳುಗಳನ್ನು ಸಮನಾಗಿರಿಸಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Now slowly inhale and come up.
ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Keep both the hands on your knees and relax. Join both the knees.
ಮೊಣಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಜೋಡಿಸಿ ಆರಂಭಿಕ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಶಿಥಿಲ ದಂಡಾಸನದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
The next asana which we are going to perform is Uttana Mandukasana.
ಉತ್ಥಾನ ಎಂದರೆ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಎತ್ತಿರುವ, ಮಂಡೂಕ ಎಂದರೆ ಕಪ್ಪೆ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು: ಆರ್ಥ್ರೈಟಿಸ್, ಮಂಡಿ ನೋವಿನ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳು.
Slowly apart your knees again. Raise your both hands above your head. Place your right palm on your left shoulder and left palm on your right shoulder. Breathe normally.
ಮೊಣಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಅಗಲಿಸಿ. 2 ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ತಲೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ತನ್ನಿ. ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಮೊಣಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಮಡಚುತ್ತಾ ಬಲಗೈಯನ್ನು ಎಡಭುಜದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಡಗೈಯನ್ನು ಬಲಭುಜದ ಮೇಲಿರಿಸಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Now slowly release both your hands one by one. Join both the knees and relax.
ಸಹಜ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
Come to Shitila Dandasana. Stretch both the legs forward. Hands behind your body. Relax. The next asana which we are going to perform is Vakrasana, spinal twist posture.
ವಕ್ರ ಎಂದರೆ ತಿರುಚಿದ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು: ಬೆನ್ನು ನೋವು, ಬೆನ್ನು ಮೂಳೆಯ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು.
Slowly bring your legs together, hands by the side of the body, back erect. Sthiti Dandasana. Now slowly bend your right leg at the knees and place your right foot beside your left knee. Slowly rise your left hand above your head. Twist backward and try to touch your right foot with your left hand. Normal breathing for 3 to 4 rounds.
ಬಲಗಾಲನ್ನು ಮಡಚಿ ಬಲಪಾದವನ್ನು ಎಡ ಮೊಣಕಾಲಿನ ಪಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ಇಡಿ. ಬಲಗೈಯನ್ನು ದೇಹದ ಹಿಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿಡಿ. ಎಡಗೈಯನ್ನು ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಿ ದೇಹವನ್ನು ಬಲಕ್ಕೆ ತಿರುಚಿ ಬಲಗಾಲಿನ ಪಕ್ಕಕ್ಕಿಡಿ. ಸೊಂಟವನ್ನು ನೇರವಾಗಿಡಿ. ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ದೇಹ ಮತ್ತು ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Now slowly come back, raise your left hand up, stretch your right leg forward. Come to Shitila Dandasana, relax.
ಸಹಜ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
Now we will perform the same on other side. Join both the legs. Bend your left leg at your knees and place beside your right knee. Lift your right hand up and twist backward and try to catch your left foot from your right hand.
ಈ ಆಸನವನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮಗ್ಗಲಿನಿಂದ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿಸಿ.
Take a few rounds of breathing. 1, 2, 3. Slowly come back. Rise your right hand up. Stretch your left leg forward. Come to Shitila Dandasana. Now next, we are going to perform the prone posture asanas.
ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಲಗಿ ಮಾಡುವ ಆಸನಗಳು.
Slowly lie down on your stomach.
ಮಕರಾಸನ. ಮಕರ ಎಂದರೆ ಮೊಸಳೆ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ, ಹೆಗಲಿನ ಬಿಗಿತ.
Come to Makarasana. Spread both the legs, toes pointing outwards. Cross your hands and place your head on the crossed hand. Relax. This is called as Makarasana.
ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಲಗಿ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಜೋಡಿಸಿ ಗದ್ದವನ್ನು ನೆಲದ ಮೇಲಿಡಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ತಲೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಚಾಚಿ. ಇದು ಪ್ರೋನ್ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಈಗ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಅಂತರವಿರಲಿ. ಪಾದದ ಬೆರಳುಗಳು ಹೊರಮುಖವಾಗಿರಲಿ. ಮೊಣಕೈಯನ್ನು ಮಡಚುತ್ತಾ ಗದ್ದವನ್ನು ಕೈಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಡಿ. ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಎಡಕ್ಕೆ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ ಕೈಗಳ ಮೇಲಿಡಿ. ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಇಡೀ ದೇಹಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಶ್ರಾಂತಿ ಕೊಡಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Now, slowly we move on to next asana, Bhujangasana.
ಭುಜಂಗ ಎಂದರೆ ಹಾವು. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು, ಹರ್ನಿಯಾ, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ಹುಣ್ಣು.
Join both the legs together. Stretch your hands above your head. Come to prone position. Now, gently take both the hands beside your chest at the last rib cage. Inhale and lift up your head as well as your chest up to a navel.
ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡಿಸಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಎದೆಯ ಬಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿಡಿ. ಮೊಣಕೈಯನ್ನು ದೇಹದ ಸಮೀಪದಲ್ಲಿಡಿ. ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತು ಎದೆಯ ಭಾಗವನ್ನು ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಿ.
Now, slowly exhale and come back.
ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗೆ ತನ್ನಿ.
Relax in Makarasana.
ಮಕರಾಸನದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
The next asana which we are going to perform is Shalabhasana. Come to prone position.
ಶಲಭ ಎಂದರೆ ಮಿಡತೆ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು, ಕಿಬ್ಬೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ನೋವು, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ನೋವು, ಹರ್ನಿಯಾ, ಹೃದಯ ಸಂಬಂಧಿ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳು.
Come to prone position, join both the legs, stretch both the hands above your head. Make a fist in both the hands and place it below your thighs. Inhale and lift both the legs. Breathe for 3 breathings.
ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡಿಸಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ತೊಡೆಯ ಕೆಳಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿಡಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಮೊಣಕಾಲು ಮಡಚದೆ ಭೂಮಿಯಿಂದ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Slowly come back and relax in Makarasana.
ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗೆ ತನ್ನಿ.
Now gently roll towards your right side and lie down on your back. Let's move on to the supine postures.
ಬೆನ್ನಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಲಗಿ ಮಾಡುವ ಆಸನಗಳು.
Now we are going to perform Setu Bandhasana.
ಸೇತು ಎಂದರೆ ಸೇತುವೆ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ಹುಣ್ಣು, ಹರ್ನಿಯಾ.
Join both the legs. Bend both the legs at your knees. Try to hold your ankles and lift your waist region up.
ಬೆನ್ನಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಆರಾಮವಾಗಿ ಮಲಗಿ. ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಅಂಗೈ ಮೇಲ್ಮುಖವಾಗಿರಲಿ. ಇದು ಸುಪೈನ್ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಮೊಣಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಮಡಚಿ ಹಿಮ್ಮಡಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕೈಗಳಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಸೊಂಟ ಮತ್ತು ಎದೆಯ ಭಾಗವನ್ನು ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಿ ಸೇತುವೆಯಂಥ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Now slowly come back to normal position.
ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಸಹಜ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Straighten your legs. Relax. The next asana which we are going to perform is Uttana Padasana. Join both the legs. Place both the hands beside your body. Inhale and lift both the legs to 45 degree and breathe there for 3 counts.
ತೀವ್ರ ಒತ್ತಡವಿರುವರು ಒಂದು ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಕಾಲನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಿ. ಬೆನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಆರಾಮವಾಗಿ ಮಲಗಿರಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಜೋಡಿಸಿ. ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ದೇಹದ ಪಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ತನ್ನಿ. ಅಂಗೈಯನ್ನು ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲಿಡಿ. ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು 45 ಡಿಗ್ರಿಯಷ್ಟು ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Exhale and come back.
ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ.
Relax. Now, the next asana which we are going to perform is Ardha Halasana. Join both the legs.
ಹಲ ಎಂದರೆ ನೇಗಿಲು. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ಗಾಯ, ಹರ್ನಿಯಾ, ಬೆನ್ನಿನ ನೋವು.
Lift both the legs to 90 degree without bending your knees. Hands beside your body. Breathe for 3 countings.
ಸುಪೈನ್ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಅಂಗೈಯನ್ನು ದೇಹದ ಮಗ್ಗುಲಲ್ಲಿಡಿ. ಮಂಡಿಯನ್ನು ಮಡಚದೆ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿಯಷ್ಟು ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Exhale and come back to normal position.
ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು
Relax.
ಕೆಳಗೆ ತಂದು ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
The next asana which we are going to perform is Pavana Muktasana.
ಪವನ ಎಂದರೆ ಗಾಳಿ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು: ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ಗಾಯ, ಹರ್ನಿಯಾ, ಸಯಾಟಿಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಬೆನ್ನು ನೋವು.
Gently join both the legs. Bend at your knees. Hug both the knees. Try to bring near your chest. Lift up your head and try to touch your chin towards the knee. Breathe normally.
ಬೆನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಆರಾಮವಾಗಿ ಮಲಗಿ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಜೋಡಿಸಿ ಮಂಡಿಯನ್ನು ಮಡಚಿ ಕಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ತಬ್ಬಿಕೊಂಡು ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮಂಡಿಯನ್ನು ಹತ್ತಿರಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದು ಗದ್ದವನ್ನು ಮಂಡಿಗೆ ತಾಕಿಸಲು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಿಸಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 3 ಬಾರಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡಿ.
Slowly relax. Come back.
ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲಿಡಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಹಜ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ.
The next asana which we are going to perform is Shavasana.
ಶವ ಎಂದರೆ ಮೃತದೇಹ.
Spread both the legs, hands by the side of the body, palms facing upward. Close your eyes. Observe your breathing.
ಬೆನ್ನಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಆರಾಮವಾಗಿ ಮಲಗಿ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಅಂತರವಿರಲಿ. ದೇಹ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೈಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಅಂತರ. ಎರಡೂ ಅಂಗೈ ಮೇಲ್ಮುಖವಾಗಿರಲಿ. ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಎಚ್ಚರವಿದ್ದು ವಿಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ. ಉಸಿರು ದೀರ್ಘ ಹಾಗೂ ಲಯಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿರಲಿ.
Slowly join both the legs. Bring both the hands near to body. Raise your right hand above your head. Bend your left leg. Slowly turn towards your right side. With the support of both the hands, come up and sit in any comfortable position, preferable Sukhasana.
ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಸಹಜ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Next, we are going to perform Kapalabhati.
ಕಪಾಲಭಾತಿ. ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು: ಹೃದಯ ಸಂಬಂಧಿ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳು, ಮೂರ್ಛೆ ರೋಗ, ಹರ್ನಿಯಾ, ಅಸಿಡಿಟಿ.
Adopt Chin Mudra in both the hands. Gently close your eyes. Now, we are going to perform Kapalabhati. Take a deep inhalation and start exhaling forcefully. 1 stroke for 1 second. Do it for 60 counts.
ಆರಾಮದಾಯಕ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಜ್ಞಾನ ಮುದ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿ ದೀರ್ಘವಾಗಿ ಉಸಿರು ಎಳೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ಸ್ನಾಯುಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಒತ್ತಡ ನೀಡುತ್ತಾ ಉಸಿರು ಹೊರಹಾಕಿ. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ 60 ವೃತ್ತಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ. 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡಿಗೆ 1 ವೃತ್ತ.
Observe your breath. Observe the flapping movement of your abdomen. Do it for 60 counts. Slowly stop the practice. Observe your breathing. Relax. Next, we are going to perform Nadi Shodhana. Adopt Chin Mudra in your left hand and Nasika Mudra in your right hand. Now, gently close your right nostril with your right thumb. Exhale completely with your left nostril. Now, inhale deeply with your left nostril. Gently close your right nostril with your ring finger and little finger. Exhale through your right nostril. Again, inhale through your right nostril. Close your right nostril and exhale through your left nostril. Do it for 5 counts.
ಯಾವುದಾದರೂ ಆರಾಮದಾಯಕ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬಲಗೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಸಿಕ ಮುದ್ರಾ, ಎಡಗೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿನ್ ಮುದ್ರಾ. ಬಲಗೈ ಹೆಬ್ಬೆರಳಿನಿಂದ ಬಲ ಮೂಗಿನ ಹೊಳ್ಳೆಯನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಎಡ ಮೂಗಿನ ಹೊಳ್ಳೆಯಿಂದ ಉಸಿರು ಹೊರಬಿಡಿ. ಅದೇ ಹೊಳ್ಳೆಯಿಂದ ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಲ ಹೊಳ್ಳೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಹಾಕಿ. ಬಲ ಹೊಳ್ಳೆಯಿಂದ ತೆಗೆದ ಉಸಿರು ಎಡ ಹೊಳ್ಳೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಹಾಕಿ. ಇದು 1 ವೃತ್ತ. ಹೀಗೆ 3 ವೃತ್ತವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ.
Take a deep inhalation and deep exhalation. Observe your breathing.
ಉಸಿರು ದೀರ್ಘ ಹಾಗೂ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮವಾಗಿರಲಿ.
By exhaling through left nostril, slowly stop the practice. Now we'll move on to Shitali Pranayama.
ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಗಳು: ನೆಗಡಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೆಮ್ಮು.
Gently adopt Chin Mudra in both the hands. Bring your tongue outside. Make a roll. Inhale through your tongue. And close your mouth. Exhale through your nose.
ಎರಡೂ ಕೈಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಮುದ್ರಾ. ನಾಲಿಗೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಳವೆ ಆಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಡಚಿ ನಾಲಿಗೆಯಿಂದ ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಶ್ವಾಸಕೋಶದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಿ ಬಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಮೂಗಿನಿಂದ ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ಹೊರಹಾಕಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ವೃತ್ತ. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿಸಿ.
Practice it for 3 times. Inhale through mouth and exhale through your nostrils. Do a deep breathing. Slowly stop the practice. Now we will move on to next practice, Brahmhari. With both thumbs, close your both ears. Place your index finger on your forehead, middle finger on your eyes, ring finger on your nose, and little finger on your lips. Inhale deeply and make a B sound.
ಷಣ್ಮುಖಿ ಮುದ್ರಾ. 2 ಹೆಬ್ಬೆರಳಿನಿಂದ 2 ಕಿವಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ 2 ತೋರು ಬೆರಳುಗಳನ್ನು ಹಣೆಯ ಮೇಲಿಡಿ. ಮಧ್ಯದ ಬೆರಳುಗಳು ಕಣ್ಣಿನ ಮೇಲೆ, ಉಂಗುರದ ಬೆರಳು ಮೂಗಿನ ಕೆಳಗೆ, ಕಿರು ಬೆರಳು ತುಟಿಯ ಕೆಳಗೆ. ದೀರ್ಘವಾದ ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ದುಂಬಿಯ ಝೇಂಕಾರದಂತೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಉಸಿರು ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಿಡಿ. ಹೀಗೆ 3 ಬಾರಿ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿಸಿ.
Practice it for 3 times. Take a deep inhalation and make a B sound with a long exhalation. Slowly stop the practice. Drop down your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Observe the vibrations of Brahmhari. And now we move on to next practice, Dhyana. Keep your eyes closed. Focus between your eyebrows. Concentrate between your eyebrows.
ಆರಾಮದಾಯಕ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮುದ್ರೆಯನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿ ಭ್ರೂ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಗಮನ ಹರಿಸಿ.
Relax your whole body. Observe the effect of asanas which you have done till now. Relax yourself.
ಪೂರ್ಣ ದೇಹ ಹಾಗೂ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಶಾಂತಿ ನೀಡಿ.
Slow down your breath. Relax your mind. Feel the positivity. Now we are going to take Sankalpa. With this we are going to end this common yoga protocol.
Join the both palm namaskar mudra. Eyes should be closed. Repeat after me. I commit myself to remain in a balanced state of mind all the time. It is in this state that my development reaches its greatest possibility. I commit to do my duty to self, family, at work, to society, and to the world for the promotion of peace, health, and harmony. Gently rub your both palm. Place on your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you. Namaste. Stay healthy.
arises in the process of social experience and activity. That is, develops in the given individual as a result of his relations to that process as a whole and to other individuals within that process. Now, I would request the STM students for the yoga demonstration. STM Bangalore are here to present a small performance of yoga dance through mindful movement and breath. Here, we will explore the depths of our own tranquility as we connect with this inner calm. We not only nourish ourselves, but also become sources of peace for our community and beyond. Let's begin this transformative journey together, breathing deeply and moving with intention. Find your inner peace and let it shine.
सेव्यमान पावनांग्र पंकजं सूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादि योगी वृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भानुकोटिभास्वरं भवाब्दितारकं परं नीलकण्ठमीप्सितार्थदायकं त्रिलोचनम् कालकालमम्बुजाक्षमक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे अक्षरं निरामयं भीमविक्रमं प्रभुं विचित्रताण्डवप्रियं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे मन्त्रिमुक्तिदायकं प्रशस्तचारुविग्रहं भक्तवत्सलं स्थितं समस्तलोकविग्रहं विनिक्वणन् मनोज्ञेन किङ्किणीलसर्कटिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे धर्मसेतुपालकं त्वधर्ममार्गनाशकं धर्मपाशमोचकं सुशर्मदायकं विभुं स्वर्णवर्णशेषपाशशोभिताङ्गमण्डलं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं
I will now request our dignitaries to felicitate our chief guest, Professor Raj Singh, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Jain University, Bangalore. Our guest of honor, Shri Narendra Reddy Bisu, Scientist and and Director of the Bureau of Indian Standards, Bangalore.
ಶ್ರೀ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಬೀಸು ಅವರು ಬ್ಯೂರೋ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಶಾಖೆಯ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Mrs. Netravati S., Physical Education Officer, BEO Office.
ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ನೇತ್ರಾವತಿ ಎಸ್, ದೈಹಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಮೇಲ್ವಿಚಾರಕ, BEO ಕಚೇರಿ, ಆನೇಕಲ್ ತಾಲೂಕು.
Mr. B.K. Chandrasekhar, Deputy Talisdar, Jigni Hobali, Anikal.
ಶ್ರೀ B.K. ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್, ಉಪತಹಶೀಲ್ದಾರ್, ಜಿಗಣಿ ಹೋಬಳಿ, ಆನೇಕಲ್ ತಾಲೂಕು.
Our guest of honor, Shri Narendra Reddy Bisu, Scientist and Director of the Bureau of Indian Standards, Bangalore.
ಶ್ರೀ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಬೀಸು ಅವರು ಬ್ಯೂರೋ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ನ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಶಾಖೆಯ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Srimati Indrama, President Kalluballu Gram Panchayati, Jigni Anikal.
ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಇಂದಿರಮ್ಮ, ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಕಲ್ಲುಬಾಳು ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯಿತಿ, ಜಿಗಣಿ ಹೋಬಳಿ, ಆನೇಕಲ್ ತಾಲೂಕು.
Shri Narendra Reddy Bisu, our guest of honor, is a scientist E and director at the Bangalore branch laboratory of the Bureau of Indian Standards, BIS. BIS is the national standards body of India responsible for standardization, conformity assessment, and related matters. He has been instrumental in developing standards across various technical committees, including abrasives, ergonomics, meteorological instruments, weights and measures, and more. His tenure at BIS also includes significant contributions to the certification department dealing with the steel products and aiding factories in operational improvements. Narendra holds an MS by research in metallurgical and materials engineering from the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, where he conducted research on molten salt attack on zirconia-based thermat barrier materials. He also possesses a Bachelor of Technology in Metallurgical and Materials Technology from JNU University. I welcome you, sir, for addressing the gathering.
Good morning to very good morning to everyone. Honorable Padma Shri Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji and Vice Chancellors of S-VYASA University, our Chief Guest Mr. Raj Singh ji, Professor Raj Singh ji. I'm very happy to be here. That we are celebrating International Yoga Day, 10th International Yoga Day, and we from Bureau of Indian Standards we want to develop different standards which are related to the products and the aspects which are related to the yoga. In this regard, we established one department separately as Department of Ayush, which deals with all the standards for the products and the procedures which are related to Ayurveda, medicine, and all the products which are related to the treatment of physiotherapy, like these things. And in this regard, in the same way, we are also formulating standards related to yoga. All the products which are used in the process of practicing or teaching yoga, all these standards we are formulating from a department called Department of Ayush in our headquarters in New Delhi. Currently we have around formulated around 3 standards which are related to yoga, and we are also formulating around 11 standards which are in the process of finalizing as an Indian standard. So this roots our journey to use very good quality products in our way of life. It is not just to the industry, even all the products which are used in our day-to-day life, that should be of high quality. This is how this is the vision of Bureau of Indian Standards, and this is how we are taking forward to help the country to a better quality conscious country. So in the same process, we are also educating the students in the process of inculcating the industry, the work of the industry, how the industry works. This is how the students should be inculcated for their future future work. So we are doing lot of products related to the industry, so that we are taking the students to the industries to get the exposure about the industry, how it works, how a product is designed and how a product is manufactured. We are also doing lot of educational activities which through our standards clubs in each and every schools and in each and every engineering colleges. So I hope lot of students are getting benefited through these schemes which BIS is establishing. So I'm very happy to be here. Thank you. Thanks a lot for the management of S-VYASA. We hope to take our country forward with very high quality consciousness. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your beautiful words of wisdom. I also thank the BIS for collaborating with the S-VYASA University. Next, I would like to call our Pro Vice Chancellor and Dean of Academics, Professor M.K. Sridhar, sir.
गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. Honorable Chancellor of the S-VYASA Yoga deemed to be University and the world-known phenomenon, Dr. H.R. Nagendra Guruji, the great mother of the campus, Dr. R. Nagratna Didiji, the chief guest of today's function, Professor Raj Singh Ji, the Vice Chancellor of the Jain University, deemed to be University, and our Vice Chancellor, Professor Manjunath Sharma ji and all the other dignitaries on the dais and all the students of our university and also all those who have come from the nearby schools and other institutions. At the outset, we offer grateful thanks to Honorable Chancellor Guruji for making yoga a global phenomenon. It was only being practiced in homes, in several institutes, indoors, but for the first time, with the guidance of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and other famous yoga exponents of the country, he could usher in a global phenomenon called yoga at the global level. Karnataka has a great history of great yoga experts, yoga gurus and yoga exponents, commencing with Pattabhi Krishnajoyes, Dr. B.K.S. Iyengar, Dr. Raghavendra Shanai, Malladi Halli Raghavendra Guruji, and our own Chancellor, Dr. H.R. Nagendra Guruji, Sadguru, Shri Jaggi Vasudev ji, and Shri Ravi Shankar ji of the art of living. So India, Karnataka in particular, India at the national level have contributed significantly for the growth of the yoga and making it a world phenomenon as we step into the 10th celebrations of the IDY 2024. Perhaps when Guruji mooted this idea 10 years ago to our Honorable Prime Minister, he was aware, but we were not aware, as a great visionary. He could bring in this change which develops our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual dimensions of our personality. Apart from that, he also developed the one more quotient called the HQ, health, happiness, and harmony, not just at the individual level, but the state, national, and the global level. So we are ever beholden to our Honorable Chancellor, Nagendra Guruji, and his beloved sister, who for the first time in the world ushered in how yoga is capable of curing very many diseases, including NCDs, which was initially, it was published in the British Medical Journal for the first time in the world, which has gone into the annals of the world history. And you see them so simple, so humble, being the global personalities, and they are so amenable and approachable. On this great day of the 10th decennial celebrations of the IDY, we all our salute and pay our obeisance to all these people. Namaskar, Dhanyavad.
Thank you so much, sir, for your fine speech. Next, I would like to welcome Professor Raj Singh, our chief guest. He is with 38 years of experience in education and administration. Professor Raj Singh worked and served in the Indian Air Force as a founder, head and Institute of Chartered Financial Analysts of India. He has conducted research and published in the field of finance and accounting, strategy and marketing. He is also a PhD from Maharishi Dayanand University, Rohtak.
ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ರಾಜ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಮತ್ತು ಆಡಳಿತದಲ್ಲಿ 38 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಅನುಭವದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ರಾಜ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಅವರು ಭಾರತದ ವಿವಿಧ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ನವೀನ ನಾಯಕತ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರುವಾಸಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಜೀವನ ಆರಂಭಿಕ ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ರಾಜ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಅವರು ಭಾರತೀಯ ವಾಯುಪಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. Honorable Chancellor, Padam Shri Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji, Didi Dr. Nagaratna ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Manjunath Sharma ji, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sridhar, Registrar, Guest of Honors, Dr. Nagendra Reddy Biju ji, Shri B.K. Chandrasekhar ji, distinguished guests from the district administration and Taluka, senior officials of the university, registrars, deans, faculty members, other distinguished guests and invitees, dear students and children from this school, ladies and gentlemen. I'm indeed honored to be here this morning. You would know that it's customary for the chief guest to say that I'm honored. But let me say something more than this. When I entered this campus for the first time, even though I've been in Bangalore for the last 4 years, I could see these children coming from the nearby schools, the government schools, as reminded of my childhood, because I studied in government school of Haryana till my high school, never got to go to the university, went for the pre-university, that was the last highest class I attended regularly in any school, and then joined Indian Air Force when I was 16 and a half years old. The discipline of the village where I lived, my family still lives, the discipline and the hardships of the school days, and the discipline given to me by the Indian Air Force, the elite service, for about 14 years I served, made me relate to each one of you here this morning. And therefore, when I say I'm honored, I mean every word of it in true sense. Thank you so much, Dr. Sridhar Saab and the Vice Chancellor, to invite me this morning. I'm also particularly honored to have met today legendary personalities like the Guruji, Dr. Nagendra Saab, Didi Nagratna ji, and many other luminaries during my visit here, and of course, a lot of officials, senior officials from district and taluka administration. The common protocol which we went through was not only physically invigorating, it was intellectually stimulating, and if I may say so, spiritually enlightening. And that says it all. We all remember that day of September 2014 when our Prime Minister said in his address in the General Assembly that this is our gift of Indian tradition to the rest of the world. It was a long lecture, but in summary he meant that it is to hold, it is to bind, it is to align, to hold. And he communicated in a very subtle manner the message of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. This is one tradition of India from the rich heritage and culture which definitely is the biggest gift to the rest of the world. The Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, Didi, and all of you together are not only introducing your beautiful university S-VYASA to the rest of the world, but you're also introducing the state of Karnataka and a great country, India, to the rest of the world. It's a yeoman service to the mankind. I congratulate each one of you to be doing what you have been doing. It's truly, truly honored to be here. I'll not say anything about yoga. You all are better experts than me in this practice. Therefore, let me speak few words as a bystander, as an onlooker, as a common citizen of this world. Few things which bother us as teachers, as administrators, as conscious citizens of this world. And today, 3-4 things come to my mind. One is the biggest pandemic of physical and mental illness. In fact, it is not only the absence of visible illness, it is something which is not visible also is counted here. In this fast-moving world, with technological and scientific advancements, the kind of stress we undergo each and every moment of our lives needs to be taken care of. I think it's here that the role of yoga as a unifying, as a panacea, need not be overemphasized. It's the ancient practice which cures almost all diseases. And today, when the entire world is uniting, thanks to our Honorable Prime Minister, on this 10th International Day of Yoga, I am given to understand roughly 25 crores people across 170 plus countries are participating in yoga practice. And the credit goes to this great country, India. The Second thing is that in our society, when we look around, there's dire need of positive thought and positive attitude. You'll agree with me that if we work with positive attitude, we can win the world. One of my gurus used to tell me, one has to try to fail, try hard to fail, but to succeed, there's only one thing is required, that is positive attitude. When we perform yoga exercises or the common protocol, which takes care of almost the entire body, positive thoughts come to our mind and we start thinking positively. And if we do that, if we can keep on motivating more and more people to think positively with positive attitude, I think we can overcome many of the problems of this world. S-VYASA as a university has spread this awareness, this practice of yoga across the world. Guruji was telling me that we have establishments in 120 plus countries and of course all over the country. And the most beautiful thing is that whatever we do, it is aimed at solving the problems of the society. The research is not simply academic research to publish in papers and get some accolades. It's there to solve the problems of common man, of the masses. And that's the need of the education today. We all are struggling as a nation, as universities. The second problem which we've been facing, the third problem is that we're already the third largest economy of the country, and I look at yoga playing a critical role in this. When you reach this particular level globally, you need something called soft power, which brings all forces across the globe together to move in the direction you want to move. And yoga is one such soft power which was with us for ages, for hundreds and thousands of years. But I think 10 years ago, in September and then December, of course, it was approved that 21st June will be observed as International Day of Yoga. We have seen year after year, the themes have been chosen very, very carefully. It deals with connecting youth, which is our future. India today is perhaps the youngest country in terms of average age, but 20, 30 years later, we will not be the youngest. And therefore, the youth of today has to think of that generation which will become senior citizens, all of us, and maybe some of you will enter that age. The solutions for that has to be found today. You start thinking about it today, and that's what education needs to do. It's a great challenge in front of us, but with the youth like you, we are sure, we're confident, we'll not only be able to find solutions to problems of our country, but also the entire world. My last thought in this context is that, friends, in 2020, we launched National Education Policy, Rashtriya Shiksha Niti, which talks about internationalization of education. Now, this internationalization word sometimes worries me, because the kind of narratives which are being built across the globe, particularly looking at the rising India in the hierarchy of nations, it worries me when we allow the foreign institutional to come and set up the campuses in India with absolutely no control. It makes me worry, because certain narratives will be propagated by these institutions in our own country to our own people. But then when I look at other aspects of national education policy, there's something called Indian knowledge system, or Bharatiya Gyan Parampara. That gives me solace, because in a democratic setup which we are the greatest democracy of the world, we cannot counter anybody who says what. We need to allow them to speak. But the best thing we can do is that we form our responses which are well thought, well considered, well founded. And Bharatiya Gyan Parampara, or the Indian knowledge system, gives us that weapon to form our responses very, very strong. If you look at some of the narratives, the Americanization of the communism of 1990s, which is dead and dusted, Indianization of American racism, which somehow has defamed our caste system, which was not meant to be upper and lower classes. It was meant to the freedom of the profession you want to practice. And then these narratives have divided the world into something which is unthinkable, I think Indian heritage and culture, and in that, yoga, which does not belong to any caste, any creed, any nationality, any religion, binds us all together and truly promotes that concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. There's a strong need for us and the entire world to come together and to respond, to push back these narratives which are trying to create problems in this world. I'm sure with the efforts of institutions like us, of course under the dynamic and visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, and the youth like you, who is so devoted into this practice of Indian traditions, which is so profound, so strong, which has bound the entire world for last 10 years, which was unthinkable that a country like India could suddenly rise to the leadership position and show the path to the world. Today we are in a situation when global South is looking up to us for leadership, and the global North is looking at us for collaboration. We never enjoyed this kind of position ever in the history. We should be proud of this, we should partake in this, and we should take a pledge that we will not only take it forward, but take it from strength to strength. And India will once again enjoy that past glory of being the center of education for the entire world. We have no doubts that if we have a system, all the energies, all the forces coming together, what Maharishi Patanjali said in Yoga Sutra, that you transcend everything, and when you look at a new way of doing things, new energies come in, and you transcend old weaknesses, and you can almost do anything. Thank you very much, Sridhar Sahab, Honorable Vice Chancellor Nagendra Sir, to give me this unique opportunity of being here amidst you all. Practice yoga in a system it should be practiced. I think it's one of the unforgettable days for me. This is my 15th year as Vice Chancellor. I must have been invited to so many events, but I must confess, today has been the best experience of all those experiences. Thank you, and God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such grateful and inspirational words. Next, welcoming a grandiose and imposing performance, the magnum opus of our students who have ornated the honor for many nationals and Khelo India credentials, the people who practice day and night, showing the pillar of S-VYASA. A yoga demonstration by the students of S-VYASA under the guidance of Sir Arvind.
ಧರಿಸಿದ ಪರಮ ವೈಷ್ಣವನು ನೀನೆ ಗರುಡಗ ಧರಿಸಿದ ಪರಮ ವೈಷ್ಣವನು ನೀ ಕರುಣ ಗಮನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಪ್ರಾಣ.
Hello. A big round of applause for such a beautiful and grandiose performance, such resplendent and sumptuous performance, enough to send chills. Next, I would like to call our Honorable Chancellor, Padma Shri Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji.
ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಗುರುಜಿಗಳಾದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಚ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ಜಿ ಅವರು ಒಂದೆರಡು ಹಿತವಚನಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೋರಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇವೆ.
ನಮಃ ಶ್ರೀ ಯತಿರಾಜಾಯ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಸೂರಯೇ ಸಚ್ಚಿತ್ ಸುಖ ಸ್ವರೂಪಾಯ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನೇ ತಾಪಹಾರಿಣೇ ತಾಪಹಾರಿಣೇ. ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಸೋದರ ಸೋದರಿಯರೇ, ಈ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಯೋಗ ದಿವಸ 10ನೇ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಆದರಣೀಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿಯವರು ಈ ಸಲ ಶ್ರೀನಗರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯದ ಬೀಡು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಗ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಈ ದಿವಸ ಆಚರಿಸಲ್ಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಯೋಗ ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೋದಿಯವರು ಹೇಳಿದಂತೆ ದೆಹಲಿಯ ರಾಜಪಥ ಯೋಗ ಪಥವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಈ ದಿವಸ ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರದ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯದ ಬೀಡು ಯೋಗದ ಬೀಡಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ತರುವಂತಹ ದಿವಸ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ದೂರ ಹೋಗುವಂತ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿತ್ತು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಕೆಳಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಅದು ಈಗ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಮೇಲೆದ್ದು ಬರುವಂತಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಇಂದಿನ ವಿಶೇಷ. This year the theme is yoga for self and society. As you know, yoga comes from the word yujyate anena iti yogaha. Yoga is to join. All the time we have been telling, yes, the jivatma, the individual soul, has to merge with the paramatma. Jivatma with the paramatma sayama. Raising ourselves from our normal level to become great human beings, superhuman beings, divine human beings, and reach that ultimate goal of human excellence. That is our Kaivalya Sthiti, as Patanjali said, or Moksha Sthiti, as Vedanta and Upanishad tell us. So this is why we have to continuously use all the yoga techniques, Jnana Yoga, Raj Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, to see that we expand ourselves from our Annamaya Kosha to Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha, and merge with the totality ultimately. This is the self, yoga for self that offers. But our Honorable Prime Minister also gave a new definition. This is joining not only of the individual with the ultimate, but also to join all our states in our country and to join all the countries in the whole world to form one world family. When he was the president of the G20, he gave this new direction to the world. So, Vasudha Eva Kutumbakam has been our goal, and the whole world should be one family. No? How can this happen? Swami Vivekananda has given the direction, be and make. No? We have to raise ourselves from our tamas to rajas to sattva. We have to transform the societies from tamasic-ridden society, rajasic, exploring society towards the sattvic society. No? What is happening today? Through various systems of socialistic system or the hierarchical system and the democratic system, we have been able to bring the societies to shatter the tamas and work hard to see that we build highly developed societies of the rajasic system. At the same time, unfortunately, the rajas has grown towards rajotamas instead of rajosattva. Gun, terrorism, drug culture, stress, and large number of NCDs have started exploding and bringing such wars and other things. So this Rajasic society has to be transformed into the Sattvic society. What characterizes the Sattvic society is one of giving, sharing, love, selflessness. So this is what we have to bring to the world at large. Therefore, from tamasic societies, we have grown to Rajasic societies. A time has come that we have to go towards the Sattvic society. As I said, sharing, control over the senses, and compassion and love, the three characters of Sattva, Dana, Daya, Dama, had to be brought forth. How can this happen? It can happen only when we all try ourselves to raise to this level of Sattva. And that's what yoga can do. Yoga can bring about this dimension of Sattva. We all know what is good, what is bad. We know Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, cut others, beat others, terrorize others, and gun culture and thieves, everything we had to avoid. But the ego which is there, the supremacy hunting, and I want to become a millionaire, a billionaire, a trillionaire, that greed, they all shatter our system from the Rajasic. That has to be contained. How to do that? You have to gain control and mastery over the mind and emotions. That's what yoga provides. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha, he said. Gaining control and mastery over the mind. As all have been familiar now, it is one that in which you see that the mind becomes faster, intelligent, brilliant, innovative, faster mind, faster mind, faster mind. Another is to calm down the mind, silence the mind, tranquil the mind, go deeper, deeper into silence and go into the samadhi and the deeper levels of samadhi. That is the prashamana upayaha, as Vasishtha Mahamuni has given us. So there are two wings on which we have to fly. Unfortunately, our whole education system has been geared to only the first. Therefore, there is a big imbalance that has been created, and that imbalance percolates into the physical frame as left brain, right brain imbalance, autonomic imbalance, endocrine imbalance, and that imbalance goes into every organ and system in the body, causing stresses which are unsurmountable. And that is leading to large number of these modern ailments: asthma, diabetes, hypertension, heart problem, epilepsy, migraine, irritable bowel syndrome, and psychiatric problems all are on the ascent. I'm so pained to know that 3 days before, two of our people, one in Delhi, was only 44 years old and he succumbed to a heart attack. At the age of 23, another young man, he succumbed to the death. What's happening? People used to get heart problems only after 65 years, 70 years, as Dr. Devi Shetty used to say. But today, at the age of 20, 25, people started getting into the heart attack. And coronary problems have increased. Hypertension has mounted up. Diabetes has doubled. And what is the remedy for that? You have to go to the very root of the problem. That is to deal with the adhi. That is at the mind level. You have to bring in calmness of the mind. So calmness of the mind has to be brought. And a balance has to be struck. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Therefore, we started bringing this yoga protocol. So in the yoga protocol, all these streams have been brought forth. The first thing that we had the prayer today, Sangachadvam, Samvadadvam, Samvo Manansi Janatam. So let us all work together and go together as one big family. Our mind should be tuned to the sattva. Our whole personality should be developed themselves into the sattva level. And then, how to do that? We had the Sukshma Vyayama, Shithilikarana Vyayama, we had the asanas, we had the pranayama, we had the meditation, and the bhakti dimension of bringing the love to everybody and dedicate ourselves to the country and see that India leads in this direction to become the Vishwaguru, so that the whole world will get this knowledge base and will transform themselves. This is what our Honorable Prime Minister is doing, going around the world, bringing this wonderful message of harmony, love, and in the whole process, not reducing the developmental process, development on all fronts, development of the whole physical infrastructures, development of the health system, development of promotion of positive health, and moving toward the higher heights of harmony, love, and affection. That is the social transformation that is needed. For that, International Day of Yoga has been conceived and has been brought forth to the world at large. And more people should have practice. Therefore, he has been infusing every ministry to spread this message more and more. And in 2022, the target, 20 crores of people should practice the Yoga and Karma protocol throughout the country. And he told MEA that every country should practice and celebrate this International Day of Yoga. And we reached almost 19 crores. And last year, it was more than 20 crores. This year the target has been given 25 crores. So our Ayush Minister said we'll start from 100 days before, and Yoga Mahotsav started everywhere, and therefore continuously people should do that. Therefore it not only be a one-day celebration but 100 days before, but our Honorable Prime Minister also had the vision that as it's going to the every education system, and not only in the school system but also in the higher education should come. Therefore we all joined together to form the syllabus for the school system, that's the NCERT. Then came to the UGC, we all started doing these things. This is what should happen. Therefore, the Ministry of Education has said that yoga should go to all higher education things. And therefore, it should go into the graduate system, then the master degree, everywhere it should go. Not only in only the yoga institutions, but in all engineering, medical, and all professional courses, everywhere it should go. And that is the direction that our Honorable Prime Minister is giving. And I know today we had the wonderful presence of our Vice Chancellor from Jain University. Chandra Jain Ji has been very close to me for almost several decades, and he has built the education system to such a huge thing. And even through the online program, 55,000 people around the globe undergo this online program, and large number of people have been getting the education system. And here, again, I will bring to the attention, which I was talking Chandra Jain, that we should bring yoga as a common dimension in all these programs that they are running. Hundreds of programs they are running. We should see that it should go into everything, and we must have ways by which we can measure the changes that are occurring. So now we have got nice Vedic personality inventory. Within 5 minutes we know how much of tamas, rajas, sattva we have. And this should be administered beginning, and at the end of the semester, at the end of the year, we should again administer, see how much change has come. I may have 30% tamas, 30% rajas, and 40% sattva. At the end of the semester, at the end of the year, it should increase. Tamas should reduce, rajas should reduce, sattva should increase. If on the other hand it is the reverse, if at the end of the year we might have learned many yoga practices and education system, everything, and if the rajas increases and tamas increases, then we are in the wrong track. Education is the manifestation of perfection already in man, as Swami Vivekananda said. So that is the perfection has to manifest. That is, all fronts, total personality should develop. Physical, mental, emotional, intellectual, with a spiritual basis should develop. So the Jain University has been doing wonderful things in the field of sports, and in all these things we should see that we grow. Therefore, rightly our Vice Chancellor wants to have sports rehabilitation center, sports management system, and see that we grow in all fronts. In the health scenario, we should expand the whole dimension to integrative medicine. So all the aims are coming forward today to start the integrative medicine along with the medical institution. So I'm being appealing to see that all the medical colleges also should have the yoga dimension, and see that they develop the integrative medical system in which we have not only allopathy, the modern medicine, that Indian contribution of yoga, yoga therapy, integrative yoga therapy should come in the forefront, which everybody is going to accept. And this is how the whole system can grow. And that is the new dimension that our Honorable Prime Minister is giving. The theme, self, yoga for self, and yoga for society. And that is the whole message that our Indian Sanatana Dharma has given. And it's based on the total knowledge base. Today we are in the age of science. We have understood everything about the physical world, and we are proceeding to go beyond the physical to understand whether there are subtler and causal dimensions of the universe. And it's here that thousands and thousands of years back in our country, our great seers, yoga masters and spiritual saints were able to fathom the whole of this creation. And what did they find? It is not only the physical body that we have, but we have 4 more bodies: Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya, Vijnana, Anandamaya Kosha. Similarly, this entire creation is not only physical, electromagnetic field, but you have got the bioplasmic field, then we have the astral field of the mind, then the information field of the intellect, and then bliss field. All these fields are in continual interaction, and there is a continual change that is going on and on and on. That is why it's called Jagat, Jagatyan Jagat, that which goes on changing. And they are governed by the law of Srishti Sthiti Laya. Just like we have Newton's laws of motion, that is classical mechanics in physical science, and we have the quantum mechanics and theory of relativity for the higher things. Our ancient masters found the whole thing is governed by the trifold law of Srishti Sthiti Laya, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. And what is it made of? It's made of prana. Pranasyaidam vashe sarvam tridiveyat pratishthitam mateva putran rakshasva shrishcha pragnancha vidheneti. Prashnopanishad claims the whole creation is made of prana. And we have seen in the physical world that is all made out of energy. What is the difference between energy and prana? Energy doesn't have prana. Difference between a dead body and a living body. In the living body there is the prana, in the dead body there is no prana. It is made of energy. So energy is one end of the spectrum of prana. On the other side we have the highest level, Anandamaya Kosha, and these things. And all these things are governed by the law, and that which is beyond is our pure consciousness, our self, Kaivalya, the moksha. It is infinite knowledge, infinite power, infinite freedom, infinite bliss. And that's the one that we have to manifest in our life. Swami Vivekananda therefore proclaimed, each soul is potentially divine, and the goal of life is to manifest that divinity. By work or worship, philosophy or psychic control, by one or more, or all of these things. And be free, he said. We should become completely free from all our bondages, stressors, tensions, diseases, and grow to the greatest heights of freedom. And that's what yoga offers. Therefore, it has applications in all fields. S-VYASA is spreading all these things in a big way and meeting the challenges that we face today. In the second International Day of Yoga, our Honorable Prime Minister said, China is number one in diabetes. India is racing to become number one. We should prevent that all the yoga institutions join hands with the government. And we did the massive pan-India diabetic control program, and wonderful results we have shown. Now we launched today the hypertension control program. We had the national and international research advisory board of the highest repute, and we launched how yoga can bring. Yoga protocol has been finalized and published, and we have passed the ethical committee and CTRI, and we are ready to start. And the AIMS director, Srinivas, is leading this movement in India, and Dr. Venkatram in Dallas has been leading in the international sector. And I invite all the institutions to join hands, particularly the Jain University also, to see that we contain hypertension. The three phases we have in the first is the prevalence study, then intervention study, and sustainability and complete reversibility hypertension at three phases. And that is how we address the major challenges that we are facing in India, and not only in India, all over the world. And after diabetes, now hypertension, after dealing with corona that we had. And this is how the yoga has to address itself and see that the International Day of Yoga is a trigger to see that large number of people will start practice, simple practices. And you must certainly find out how this protocol has got all the four streams of yoga, Jnana Yoga, Raj Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga embedded in that. And this is how we have to build the total personality. And on this auspicious day, we offer our salutations and great appreciation to our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji for bringing yoga to the greatest heights in the whole world. And the whole world is looking at India to get the direction, and India is becoming the Vishwaguru in his direction. With that, we come to S-VYASA to start the new programs, not only in the yoga courses, but also in engineering. We have the software technology and the management systems. And in the new campus that we are starting, we are launching soon the programs, and see that we bring the yoga dimension into these dimensions also, which we have not done so far. In the engineering, in the software, in the dimensions of the management studies, people are getting burnt up, they are getting stressed up, and we have the solutions that we have developed has to be incorporated in the syllabus itself, and see that you have a totally new, unique things which will contribute to all these new schools that we are developing, whether it's clinical psychology or occupational therapy or software. This is how we start, and I wish all the best to members. Really, I'm very happy that our Vice Chancellor of Jain University has come and offered his solutions, and all the other dignitaries who have come. Namaskar, Dhanyavad.
ಭಾರತ್ ಮಾತಾ ಕಿ, ಭಾರತ್ ಮಾತಾ ಕಿ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಕಡೆಯ ಭಾಗ ವಂದನಾರ್ಪಣೆ, ವೋಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಸಿಕ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಉಪಹಾರದ ಮೂಲಕ. ಯೋಗ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಯೋಗ ಡೇ, ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಮಾಸ್. ಯೋಗ ಡೇ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಯೋಗ ಡೇ, ದ ಮಾಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಬಾಸ್. The person behind all this process is our boss, Sri Nagendra ji. We wholeheartedly thank our Adi Yogi of Prashanti Kutiram, Nagendra ji, for his time and his wonderful speech covering complete yoga and its application. Thank you, Guruji, for your coming and addressing and blessing all of us. We have one more boss with us, the boss of Jain University, Sri Raj Singh ji. Raj means boss, Singh means also boss. He is the big boss. Thank you for coming and delivering motivational, wonderful speech on yoga and its uses for the globe. Thank you, sir. Yogastu karmastu kaushalam. Yoga represents quality, standard. So we have authority for standard here. Sri, from the Bureau of Indian Standards, Sri Narendra Reddy Bisu, he has come and delivered the speech and motivated us. Thank you, sir, for you and your team. Ravichandran ji also here, and also you have brought your team. GPS Institute of Agriculture, Government PU College Adugodi, around 82 people have participated from your side. Thank you so much. Sometimes Adi Yogi sits in Himalaya and does tapas for Loka Kalyana. Here, then Adi Yogi becomes Manjunatha when he sits in Himalaya. We have our Vice Chancellor Manjunath ji, who sits in Anveshana and does tapas for Yoga Kalyana, the research. From last 30 years, he has done wonderful research. He is the man behind Guruji for the achievements actually. Thank you, sir, for your leadership. ಸಮಾಜದ ಸ್ವಾಸ್ಥ್ಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ 3 ಉಪಸ್ತಂಭಗಳು, ಒಂದು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ, ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಭದ್ರತೆ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಯಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ನೇತ್ರಾವತಿ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಅವರ ತಂಡ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಾದಂತಹ ಕೋನಸಂದ್ರ, ಹರಪನಹಳ್ಳಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕಲ್ಲುಬಾಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಮತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಅನುಕೂಲವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೇಡಮ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರವಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವರು ಬರೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅನುಪಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಅವರು ಅನುಪಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಟೀಮ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಅನೇಕ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಅನೇಕ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಉಪಸ್ತಂಭಗಳಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಭದ್ರವಾದಂಥ ಬುನಾದಿ ಅದು ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಡೆಪ್ಯೂಟಿ ತಹಸೀಲ್ದಾರ್ ಆದಂಥ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯೋಗ ಫಾರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ಯೋಗ ಫಾರ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ, ಅವರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯೋಗ ಫಾರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿನೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿಯವರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವದ ಮೂಲ ಅಂಗಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಾಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ತಾಲೂಕ್ ಪಂಚಾಯಿತಿ, ಅದರ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಯಾಗಿ ತಾಲೂಕ್ ಪಂಚಾಯಿತಿ ಕಲ್ಲುಬಾಳು ತಾಲೂಕ್ ಪಂಚಾಯಿತಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಇಂದ್ರಮ್ಮ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದಂಥ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅನೇಕ ಶಂಕರ ಐ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಅನೇಕ ಶಾಲೆಗಳ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಶಿವಶಂಕರ್ ಸಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರರ ನಾಮಾಂಕಿತರು. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರ ಇರ್ತಾರೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಮತ್ತು ವಿಷ್ಣು ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ವಿಷ್ಣು ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರೀಧರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಶ್ರೀಧರ್ ಜಿ. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ದಯಾನಂದ್ ಜಿ, ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಕರ್ತರು. ಅವರು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ವೇದಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಯಾನಂದ್ ಜಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಾದಂತಹ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳು, ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ರು, ಡೀನ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಯೋಗ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ SDM ಶಾಲೆಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಅವರು ಎಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರೊಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿಯನ್ನು ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ S-VYASA institutions have come and exhibited efficiency and proficiency. Thank you all. I thank all for our volunteers, our media and the maintenance team, everyone, visible and invisible, who are helping us and participated. Aragadama participants, so many here. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು S-VYASA ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಆಲ್. ಶಾಂತಿ ಮಂತ್ರ. ಸರ್ವೇ ಭವಂತು ಸುಖಿನಃ, ಸರ್ವೇ ಸಂತು ನಿರಾಮಯಾಃ, ಸರ್ವೇ ಭದ್ರಾಣಿ ಪಶ್ಯಂತು, ಮಾ ಕಶ್ಚಿತ್ ದುಃಖಭಾಗ್ ಭವೇತ್. ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ.